Rope Talk with Matt Dumont.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Top Rope Talk, episode 18.
18?
I am your host, Matt Dumont. It's my co-host, Mike Moran.
Too sweet. I tell you what, this episode might be as good as WrestleMania 18. Not promising anything, but he said 18. I thought of WrestleMania 18.
Good show.
Great show.
Great show.
Great. Should have been main event, Rock and Hogan. But here we are, another great week to recap. Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised with Night of Champions.
Good show.
Good show.
Coming into it, there was a question as to whether or not it was going to go off.
Well,
everything going on in the Middle East,
the world
yada yada.
politics right now. Yeah. And guess
Thankfully, they got there. The whole weekend went off without a hitch. Good SmackDown on Friday.
The craziest thing, I read a stat, and again, I hope it was real. But do you know, since 2018, in comparison to all 40 WrestleManias, the difference in revenue? I'm going to tell you because I saw it, I couldn't believe it. So since WWE has been going to Saudi, $600 million they've been paid. Do you know what all 40 WrestleManias have combined? WrestleManias, 40 years of it.
Not 600 million.
400 million in revenue. That's mind-blowing to me. That's why WWE goes to Saudi. And, you know, we're going to talk about different personnel and people in this. We know who, because he was slaughtering The Miz about a couple of years ago, but we know why he went over and what he did, why he did it. So, anyways, let's not jump ahead.
50 plus mil per show. Yeah. You do whatever the hell.
He's going to be happy with his $2 million just got deposited into the bank. Yeah. Bingo. Mm-hmm.
So, Night of Champions goes off Saturday. Last Saturday? Yeah. Last Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
Good show, like we said.
It started well. I like the fact they put Cody and Randy
first match. Men's King of the Ring final.
Yeah, I'm okay. And honestly, the match was good. I was
3 out of 5? 3.5?
3.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I thought Randy was gonna go over on Cody, honestly.
I'm sorry.
No, go.
I didn't mean to interject. I really like the fact that you're starting to see a turn. I really feel it's coming. I think it's cool. His dad never really got to be the bad guy because he was always going against nature.
It is, I like it because every great wrestling guy we've had has done both sides.
You got to have one turn on each side.
Got to have a turn, and I think...
look, fast forwarding to our main event, there's a guy who's never been a heel in his life, and he's enjoying a nice little run here.
And however, we're going to talk about that when we get there, but you see something up there. Because I was thinking... Now, you know what? We'll talk about it when we get there.
We'll get to that point later.
I think Randy and Cody put on a great match. I feel like it's not a double turn, but I thought Randy was going to turn at this point. Because Randy is being, honestly, the good stand-up veteran guy, but he's still got some titles in him to win. So...
And let's all be honest, he's way fucking better as a heel.
He's way better as a heel.
He is the quintessential bad guy.
He's if you want to say, he's a cool,
he's the
good
coolest
guy.
heel.
But he's a cool, good guy, but he's a cooler
heel.
Because you know when he plays a pompous, we all know that's him. Like, he comes off very cool now, but we know that how he was in his late 20s and early 30s, and Triple H couldn't control him. He was just that pompous jackass that did whatever he wanted. I know
I'm better than most of you, and I'm untouchable because of it.
Exactly, and that's why. So it's like, I was hoping for a turn from Randy, but it's coming. Or from somebody else. I could see if that turn happens, he's going to go, that blonde hair is going away, he's going to go right back to his jet black hair.
Black hair, Get rid of the bleach blonde.
Yep. It's coming. But good match. Good match.
Very good match.
Then our next one.
Street fight between the ladies. And I'm not a big fan of them having to not wear their normal ring attire.
Let's have a little back and forth. Why is it over there? And I'm saying over there, in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. Why can't women show any skin? Is it just customary?
Religion.
Okay.
It's religious.
That's it?
I'm pretty sure it's a religious thing.
Because they've done it. No woman has ever been over have shown skin.
Nothing.
So it's something with the skin. Okay.
Other than their face and their hands, you don't see shit on these girls.
Yeah. I mean, they did well with what they, same thing with Rhea. She did well with their makeup and stuff like that. It was a good match.
Really good match.
And I didn't realize, I was watching the little build up to it. I forgot her and Rock. Craziest thing is, like, when you see Rhea Ripley in NXT, you forget the little blonde, wholesome, tall Australian chick. You're like, oh shit, they came in together. So if you think that, Raquel is a beast also, but she hasn't been really showing all of her potential.
Not gotten the push.
No.
Also, a little worse behind the mic. A little worse, just not as comfortable, not as camera friendly,
no. And
charismatic.
She just has to bring it, but I think her chemistry with Rhea is phenomenal. So great match. They brought it. The kendo shots when she was wrapped up. It's like, ugh.
That was loud.
Yeah.
That didn't tickle. No. Even with that little suit on, that didn't tickle.
It tickled her a little bit, though, for some reason.
Hey, now.
Huh?
Hey, now. Next match was the U.S. title, correct?
Yeah, which is kind of nuts, which is our boy.
Obviously, you've been watching the show. We're both huge fans of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, all gas.
Didn't think it was the right time to dump it yet. A little early. Hopefully, bigger things are...
With Solo, and I'll say this for Solo, Solo has not had a good winning streak. He's been getting buried a lot.
He's been biding his time, taking some L's. So
he's been taking a lot of L's, I think, ever since.
Throw him a couple new guys.
Once he came
reestablished the stable.
I'm okay with it. Somebody said it's NWO 2000 all over again. I don't believe that because I think the thing is like...
I heard that, some internet chatter, but...
Roman's away right now. Roman comes back. The Usos, like, there's still a lot there, I believe.
There's a certain pay-per-view in a couple months where they've been bringing the War Games match back, and I'm not against a bunch of Samoan family members getting in a cage and beating the piss out of each other.
My God, because they would. Because they bring it. Did you just say yeet? Did you just squeeze out a yeet right there? Yeah, you did.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Shout out, Jay.
Yep. But I think that's. I think the match was great. The run-ins happen, but he's still.
Jeff Cobb Mateo, shout out.
Yep, went in there, and then Tongaloa,
and then Michael Cole couldn't muster the third dude's name.
He's a tall mofo.
Little troubled there, Mike.
He
big impressive dude.
Yes.
He's been in New Japan for a minute. Well, actually, he was in New Japan for a minute. Then the WWE hired him about a year and a half ago, and he vanished. And now he just shows up.
Hey, it's WWE, right?
He's here.
He's here, and he's a big guy, and he'll do well. I think what we're looking at right now, WWE wise, is that they're cutting, they're doing this, they're doing that. I watched Chris? How do you say his last name? Chris Valiant show? Is it Valiant?
Van
Vliet. So I was actually listening last week with Cora Jade on it. So it was just, she was talking about a lot of cuts and this and that. And I just actually, crazy thing is my daughter's 24, Cora Jade's 24. I'm like, this chick was living the dream. So I'm sitting there, I want to listen to this chick talk and everything like that. But WWE...
Lady, sorry.
What?
I said this lady.
This lady, not chick. So I will say this is like WWE is very weird when it comes to cuts and stuff like that. So when he showed up, I was like, where's this guy been? So we don't know. I mean, we don't write the checks.
Nope.
We wanted to continue because the Bloodline was a good stable.
Tremendous story for a couple of years.
My God.
If we can resurrect it, bring
Roman's out in Hollywood making money, which we're not hating.
Go get it.
We're going to see what he does. But listen, Solo, U.S. champ, we're fine because we know Jacob's going to be going this way very soon. So, because the crowd, he is so over.
You go from the assistant manager to the manager's position.
That's
normally.
Right. Real quick. No, all gas?
No breaks.
None.
Yarami. Fucking love it. Next match on the show was the
Queen? Queen, right?
Queen of the Ring, Jade and Asuka.
So I'll admittedly say, I think I went to the bathroom. I think someone called me for life insurance. So I didn't finish it because it was a Saturday afternoon show. I didn't watch the match. I liked Jade's outfit. She looked cool as hell. She presents herself as a superstar. That's the thing with Jade Cargill.
The second she got into the business.
Yes.
And back in AEW, she just showed up.
I was going to say, AEW, she's it. She just needs to, unfortunately, work on her skills.
Hone the other stuff.
Because she's like, you know what she reminds me of? Lex Luger. The look.
Total package.
And she has it. And she's strong. She can do this, but she doesn't does she have the
promo skills,
the drive to get better?
Ring, get a little better in the ring,
Lex Luger
make it more believable.
Lex showed up, you want to watch him wrestle because of how he looked, and Jade, we all want to watch because she looks phenomenal, and she presents she does some high spots, but she screwed up even on the finisher. So Asuka, did she do the right thing putting her over? Of course she did. We all said the same thing. I've always liked Asuka since she was with NXT, and she was probably one of the ones that came from NXT to WWE that was like, man, they didn't do much with her, and Asuka put her over because she's a professional, and Jade's the Queen of the Ring. So now who's she going to face at SummerSlam?
Weird. Somebody predicted that at Money in the Bank. Who's going to win Money in the Bank to forward the story for the next big thing?
Yeah, what's going to happen now?
Someone in the show might have called that.
Yeah. So we'll see. I love wrestling.
And what do we got? One match left? Right?
Sammy.
Oh, I'm sorry. We did have one match before that.
Sammy, who is...
Sami Zayn.
and before we get into the match, I really thought Sammy was going to beat Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title. I thought he was.
Shout out to El Generico.
Exactly. So I thought I still believe Sammy's in need. And I don't care if he's a one-time WWE champion or World Heavyweight champion. He needs one World Heavyweight title run.
Deserves one.
He deserves one, 100%. NXT, I mean, even the NXT title.
Loyal dog, taking some serious injuries,
he is
came back.
Yes. How do you celebrate wrestling John Cena then tear your freaking... I'm like, how? And you knew something happened. I'm like, what the hell did he just do? Tore his whole shoulder rotator cuff. It was nuts how that happened. But Sami Zayn, Caden Cross put on a phenomenal show.
Yeah.
Caden, Karrion, Cross.
That guy.
I've only had one. Oh, by the way, I've only had one Stone Cold
New hopeful
American lager.
Sponsor.
It's real American beer still. Listen, we're talking to you. Listen, did you see them today? What he did with the Boston beer guy?
I did not.
He had a sip. He goes, drink real American beer, be a man. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's tremendous. That guy's great.
He is great.
Oh my God.
Real American Beer is still our unofficial sponsor, but sometimes we do chime in with a little Stone Cold because I enjoy, and I sent Matt one of his reels the other day. What I enjoy about Stone Cold is him talking about his 87 Nissan, packing up beer, talking about his cats, just being like this, I can say it, a fucking country hick doing nothing. And you sit there like he's on a farm, wherever he is. He's got this 87
acres.
Couple hundred acres, and he's like hitting his truck. He's like, this is metal. I'm like, Stone Cold is who we thought he was.
Realest dude in the room, whatever room he was.
He said he went down to the local store, got fucking, how many fucking of his own beer. And he's just describing it. It was great. I'm like, this is great. You got the IPA, the 7.6%. He goes, you got the lager, 4.2. Great. I'm going to go with the lager so I can continue to talk throughout the show because the IPAs will put me to sleep. Brad Miller and Brian LaCroix know that already.
Hey.
One IPA. Yep. Shout out whenever they want to show up. It'd be great.
We'd love a guest host.
Love a guest host. But it's this is great. This is a not the best Pilsner because the only Pilsner that's best is Real American Beer.
Real American Beer.
So let's get back to what we're going to get into is our main event.
Our main event for the evening.
So, indulging in this.
Oh, wait, we never actually. Oh, wait, no, we did say that. That's right. Jade won. I forgot that.
Jade won,
and
and Sammy won. Sammy won.
Yep,
Good,
right.
and a great match by Sammy.
We do have the main event. I'm sorry.
So, the crowd here, the craziest thing is Punk right now. Did you really ever think he'd be going out in Saudi Arabia apologizing for certain things?
Yep.
You did? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
8-digit check that the Saudi Republic writes to the WWE every time they show.
Didn't he
probably dictates that.
Blood money?
Is it genuine?
Probably not. Because
I don't know the guy well enough to say whether it is or not.
Did you see when the kid ran up there when he showed them away? That was actually funny. I laughed at that one.
I did see that.
Like, yeah, back up. So
I don't know how genuine it was.
CM Punk, we love you. I think you're a phenomenal wrestler. I think you bring a lot to the table. I think in this match, it was a phenomenal match. Matt and I have discussed John Cena's run right now. I believe, because I was reading some dirt sheets, and I know it's like the spoiler alert, but I think he's going to hold that belt until Saturday Night's Main Event in Boston in December, which Matt and I, along with beautiful Brad Miller and bodacious Brian LaCroix, should be going to because we need to go to that one because that, I think Cena's dropping it there. However, let's indulge into the match because we get some stuff to talk about with Cena. So I think with Cena right now, the longer he's in the ring, he doesn't sell. He's really selling like shit, but his matches are getting better. And I think that's...
It's been a while since he's been in, so,
yeah.
I mean, definitely some ring rust. Like, each time he's been out, it's been better. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because he was not selling. He was like Dusty Rhodes selling. I'm like, he just got hit, and he just kind of like just looked over. I'm like, what is this dude doing?
Stand in the ring, throw elbows, watch people flop.
That's it. Every time Ron Killings goes after him, he like literally like takes a little beating, then like runs away like nothing happened. I'm like, what the hell? You're not even selling anything. The match, it's a CM Punk John Cena match. It's not 12 years ago CM Punk John Cena, but it still was a good match. And
Very good.
the crowd was into it. The crowd was into it, but you can tell
The run-ins.
Rollins
Listen, and the gang.
You knew that he wasn't going to get the cash in, but you knew something was going to happen. So Rollins cost Punk the match again.
Storytelling.
I love how Seth Rollins sells. Love it.
One of the best.
One of the best sellers.
One of the best just in the ring right now.
And Punk, when he goes like flopped, he's phenomenal. When he takes that stomp, he just flops. It's great. I'm like, he is dead. And Randy Orton, we were talking about Randy Orton's another one I could sell. Just look like he's dead after he takes a bump. So I like the match. I think we all knew the outcome because I didn't think Punk was winning. No, not yet.
Punk wasn't winning.
He's not winning.
He's
not winning his title yet.
Yeah.
I still believe Punk's going to win it, whether it's the WWE or World Heavyweight.
One of the two.
He's going to win one, hopefully at WrestleMania. We'll see how it shakes out.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, he's going to get it. There's no doubt. But it's storytelling right now. And honestly, when Punk blocked the I knew it. Like, here he comes with the hug. I'm like, nip, block it. And here comes Seth. So, great match. It was actually, for a Saudi pay-per-view, or PLE, it was good.
One of the better ones I've seen.
Yeah, one of the better ones. And
they've done over there.
The crowd was into it.
Huge.
Yeah, the crowd was into it. And
more than most of the other ones they've done over there.
They're singing. Listen, I sit there and Chantel's watching with me. I'm like, they're singing. I love the fact that I know Jericho started it with Judas when AEW, everybody's singing his entrance music. Everybody in Saudi Arabia is singing their entrance music. I'm like,
a lot of them.
Man, I'm like, how do they know so much English?
Randy and Cody.
And of course, here we are in the U.S., in Connecticut, little small town. We speak English. And then, my girlfriend's like, yeah, across the world, like, English is the number one language, but everybody speaks like 3-4 languages, and we're just the dumb Americans. I'm like, oh, okay.
We just speak one.
We just speak one. My mother is not happy with me. Spanish. Here I am. Puerto Rican. It is what it is.
We digress.
We digress now. I think it's the Cena, Punk, Rollins, the cash-in. It's going to happen.
Long-term storytelling.
I think that Rollins will cash in on the World Heavyweight title. I don't believe he's going to cash in unless Punk somehow gets the WWE title. Then he'll cash in on Punk.
Cash in on Punk.
Right.
Okay.
My opinion. But we're going to see.
We will.
We're going to see.
Speaking of the other title, we're now fast-forwarding to the next major show.
Yeah.
Saturday night's main event. Kind of love it. It's old school counter programming being done by TKO.
I love it too, but here's the thing, and I think we both can agree. This is going to be Goldberg's last match. We both, here's what I'm going to say though. We both agree that Goldberg shouldn't win.
Nope.
But how did you just make Gunther look on this past Monday night?
Not very good.
Soft.
Weak champion.
And that Gunther's not. And that's what almost pissed. Like,
you had him tap at WrestleMania,
right?
Kind of weakly.
You get into a good match with Pat McAfee. You didn't he looked like a monster.
You looked like Gunther again.
And then you're basically being challenged by Seth Rollins. CM Punk comes down, and you get to take a shove from CM Punk, and you fall down. I'm like,
and then just sit on the mat.
You're Gunther, and I hope
stand the fuck back up.
Stand up and chop the motherfucker in the face.
Chop the fucking Pepsi logo off of him.
That's my problem right now. So I don't think Goldberg should win, but what also scares me is that they're making him look weak. What do you think?
I agree with the weak thing. I also agree that he shouldn't fucking win.
Right.
My theory, which I brought up a few weeks back, if he does win and he is retiring, now it's up in the air. Now you have some sort of tournament or some sort of match at SummerSlam to determine a new champ.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Here we go. Punk just had the interaction with him. Mm-hmm. Punk wins the title
at
in
SummerSlam.
The four-way. Like, you put the four best or whatever. Rollins then slides in, cashes in. Punk's title reign was 20 seconds.
Yep. I like that too.
That might work.
Wrestling fans for life, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we can call certain things because it's happened before.
Speculate shit all day.
But that's the truth. Like, he pins Gunther. He gets a celebration. All of a sudden, boom.
What? No, Goldberg pins Gunther and then...
Oh, and then...
vanquishes the title because you're retiring.
But that's what I'm saying.
My last match.
But then get into SummerSlam.
Yeah, get Gunther in the match. Punk.
Whoever
Jimmy.
else.
Jay.
Jay and, like, say, Sammy. Something like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
nice
you have a lot of-
or
you
even
have
the three-way. Like you just like leave Sammy out.
Whatever it is, Punk can't even celebrate, and bam, he cashes in. He gets hit in the head with the briefcase. Boom. Yep.
Yeah,
And here comes everybody.
yeah. The squad.
He takes a couple. He gets squashed by Braun and the other guy,
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, and he's squashed.
Tsunami.
Hands it over, ring the bell, and he just lays up and pins him.
Screw him
Because
again.
remember what happened with SummerSlam with Daniel Bryan? One of the biggest swerves with Triple H. Randy came out, started walking away. He stopped. I know. See, this is storytelling. We love it. That's why we're wrestling fans for life. My goodness.
Can't wait.
Listen,
it's a good time to be a fan, man.
It's a great time to be a fan. It's a great time to be on this show because it is the number one show in Northeastern Connecticut. I don't know if you realize that.
Number one wrestling show in
Quiet
all
Corner
of
TV,
Northeast Connecticut.
All Northeastern Connecticut. We make things
Top
happen.
Rope Talk. Quiet Corner TV on YouTube. Please
Like and
subscribe, follow, turn on that notification bell. You'll find out when our next show is. Comment, show suggestions. Give us what you got. We need feedback.
We want to hear
That's
it.
why we're doing it.
We want to hear it. Because
Interaction.
Why? Because why?
I can talk to him all day.
We're wrestling fans for life. We've been friends for fucking almost 30 years. I just said it. 30?
Yeah.
What? How old are we now?
Older than we should be.
35 years. Okay, but here we are. So, again, I like to wrap this up by saying another great show. And what do you got to say?
Tune in next time. Another episode of Top Rope Talk here on Quiet Corner TV on YouTube, where wrestling fans can be wrestling fans.
Don't leave me hanging. Sweet!
See you.